Hey, what's going on, everyone? Brendan here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're here for another predictions video, and today we're going to be predicting the 2019 Daytona 500, the first race of the 2019 season. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this right now. It's a 40-car field of 40 of the best drivers in the world competing for the biggest race of the season, of course, the Daytona 500. A lot of good storylines for this one. So let's first go over the starting lineup. On the pole, you got William Byron, then Alex Bowman, Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounding out the top 5. Then Clint Bowyer, Paul Menard, Eric Almirola, Matt DiBenedetto, and Denny Hamlin rounding out the top 10. Then Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, I should say, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, and Chris Buescher rounding out the top 15. Then you got Jamie McMurray, Jimmy Johnson, Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman, and Austin Dillon rounding out the top 20. Then you got Ryan Preece, Ty Dillon, Daniel Suarez, David Reagan, and Parker Kligerman, I should say. I'm used to DJ running that 96 every year, but Parker Kligerman in the 96 rounding out the top 25. And then some other notables back in the pack. Kyle Larson starts 26th. Kyle Busch starts 31st. Brad Keselowski starts 35th. Tyler Reddick in the 31 starts 39th. So some big names who I look to be up front by the end of the race tomorrow. If they stay out of the trouble, they're starting a little deeper in the pack after not having too great of the dual races. But there are also a lot of big names up front that I feel are going to be up there running at the end, like Logano, Harvick, Stenhouse, Menard, Johnson, Byron, Bowman, Hamlin, a lot of good people up front as well. So you got the field pretty much spread out. Then you got some surprise guys up there. Matt DiBenedetto is starting in the 9th position. Bubba Wallace is starting up towards the front in the 13th position. Then you got Newman, he's somewhat up there, he's starting 19th, so some shockers up at the front for sure, who could play a factor come to the end of it. The Fords have been working really well together, all speed weeks. They worked really well together in the clash till the end of the race when that big wreck happened, and Jimmy took out Menard. Depending how you want to look at it, still believe that he came up a little bit, but it's just a racing deal. But the Fords were working really well together there, and then in the duels, Harvick won the first duel and Logano won the second duel, and Fords were up front the whole, both races pretty much for the most part. They dominated both of the dual races. Top 3 in both of them were all Fords, with Harvick winning the first one, like I said, and Logano winning the second one. So the Fords look strong. The 22, I think, has been the strongest Ford in the draft and whatnot. Single car, not so much, but the Penske cars look good in the draft. The Stewart-Haas cars are, I think, a little bit behind them, but they're there. The Fords, of course, are going to work good together. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. The Chevys have been working together as well. I've seen them in practice today. They've gotten a draft pack together, and they were working on that a little bit. The Toyotas as well, but I don't think they are going to be working together as strong as the Ford teams are. I think the Ford teams just have it figured out. We saw it at the restrictor place last year, especially the Talladega Fall race. The Stewart-Haas cars just got out there and never looked back. They ran pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 the whole day. So I think the Fords have it figured out, and I think they're going to be tough to beat come Sunday for the 500. Now let's take a look at the past 5 Daytona 500 winners. Last year it was Austin Dillon winning the 2018 Daytona 500. Then the year before that, Kurt Busch won the 2017 500. Then Hamlin won the 2016 500. Logano winning 2015, and Dale Jr. winning 2014. So those are the past 5 Daytona 500 winners. Of course, Austin Dillon being the most recent Daytona 500 winner, with Kurt Busch right before that. So it's pretty much been a mix of Ford, Chevys, and Toyotas the past 5 years, with 2 Fords winning it with Logano and Kurt, and then 1 Toyota with Hamlin, and then 2 Chevys with Junior and Austin Dillon. So yeah, it could pretty much be anyone's race. Pretty much all you gotta do is stay out of trouble, and you will be fine, as long as you're out of trouble. and up there at the end and have the right pushers and just make the right moves, you're going to have a chance to win it. So I think it's going to be a very interesting race. I feel it's going to be not as single file as the duels and the Clash has been. I think they're going to be a little bit more aggressive. So we'll have to see on that. I think there will be a decent amount of wrecks, especially near the end of the stages, like we always see at these restrictor plates. And I don't know, I think we saw Chase Elliott, he was aggressive, Suarez was aggressive, Logano was aggressive in the duels. I don't think they just want to hang back. I think they want to go for it, try to stay up front the most, lead the most laps, and ultimately lead the last one to win the Daytona 500. So it's up in the air for anybody to win it, but let's get into my pick for the 500. As you can see who I'm driving right now, Daniel Hemric. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Daniel Hemric is going to win his first Cup race driving the 8 car for the first time, full-time, in the 2019 season. He's going to kick the year off. He made 2 Cup starts last year and ran pretty good in both of them, but now he's full-time in that 8 car. I think he's going to kick it off right and get his first ever win in any of NASCAR's top 3 series by winning the Daytona 500. So that's my pick to win the race. That's just some information about the race and all that, what I think is going to happen. My pick, of course, is Hemric. So yeah, let me know your guys' pick down below in the comments. I'd like to hear who you guys have winning the race. So yeah, that'll do it here. Like I said, Hemric's my pick to win, going out on a limb, and hope it comes true. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like. Go ahead and subscribe for more content, and comment something in the comment section below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.